Alright, hello, citizens of the Nigerverse. It is Niger here once again. Now, before we get into what we're going to be getting into today, I'm sure the question on a lot of you guys' minds, let's address the elephant in the room. Nigel, where the hell have you been for almost a week? And the answer to that is, I have been in Toronto. On Friday, me and my family, Friday through Monday, we left Friday morning or Friday afternoon, I should say. We left for Toronto. We were supposed to be going to Toronto, but we ended up in Mississauga because, as admittedly, there weren't a lot of hotel options in Toronto with like the free parking and stuff like that. We were running into some issues, so instead we mainly stayed in Mississauga, Ontario. We did go to Toronto on Sunday for the Toronto Raptors Phoenix Suns game, so we were at the Scotiabank Arena. So if you saw me there and I didn't see you or say hello to you, I do apologize. Turns out I didn't see anybody I recognized there, but a lot my friends and family, mainly my friends and everything, were there. I just didn't see them there. Or to be fair, I was like pretty high up. But yeah, it was a really fun trip. First time, not just in Toronto slash Mississauga, not just in Canada, but my first time out of the country as well. So, really awesome experience. We mainly went there for my sister's 21st birthday. She wanted to see what Toronto, Canada had to offer, and so we decided to go, and it was a very fun trip. We checked out a lot of the restaurants, we went to the mall, we did all kinds of fun stuff, and we kind of saw at least a brief snapshot, only a few days, of what life was kind of like, not just in Toronto, but kind of Canada as well. So it was pretty interesting, and it was definitely an interesting experience. Well, not that much different, obviously, from the United States. We're pretty much neighbors, but it was pretty interesting to see. So, that is where I had been. I had planned on releasing some videos before I left. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get to do those. I also thought about filming some stuff, some content while I was there, including kind of a vlog, in a way, or even just some other videos, kind of filming from where we were going to be staying at. But ultimately, I decided, you know what, we're not going to do that. I'm going to take a total break from my YouTube channel, kind of unwind and just kind of enjoy myself and my family while we were on vacation. So yeah, that's where I've been. Sadly, no vlog, although because I kind of want to go back next year. We're kind of thinking about going back next year, not to Toronto again. This time I actually want to go to Calgary for my birthday. I want to go to the Calgary area. That's what we're planning. Whether or not that will actually happen remains to be seen. But if we do, maybe I'll do a vlog then. Let me know if you guys want to see a vlog of that. But now that we are back in full effect, in full force, it's time to delve into some more Reddit. It's now last time we were on Reddit was Valentine's Day, and more specifically, it was kind of reading some relationship stories from like r/relationship advice, relationships, and am I the asshole? But Reddit is very big and very large, a very large site. So there's a lot of subreddits, and today's subreddit is infamous in a lot of ways. Maybe there's a part of me that kind of wants to build up first, kind of check out some other subreddits before actually getting to this one. But instead, you know what? I'm skipping the side quest. I'm skipping the main part of the story, and we're heading right for the final boss. It's time to look at r/Niceguys. Now, I know I kind of said that as kind of a joke, but if we're being honest, it's probably there are worse subreddits. I am fully aware that there are some worse subreddits out there, but r/Niceguys, pretty much, if you don't know what r/Niceguys are, they're essentially anything but guys who are oftentimes incels who believe that just because they're nice guys, as the name suggests, that women owe them their bodies, essentially, and owe them the time of day. Obviously, that's not how it works. That's not how people work. That's not how life works. But I guess nobody broke the news to them because it gets a little crazy. So we're gonna scroll through. It's not gonna be like previously, where where we have three stories set aside. We're kind of gonna scroll through and kind of click on some posts and kind of read them, talk about them, react to them, stuff like that, kind of give my thoughts. Now, admittedly, I'm not proud of this. Some of the ideologies of Niceguys, I feel like I kind of used to embody when I was younger, and I'm not proud of it. And I didn't go to certain extremes. Like some of the Niceguys do go to very much extremes, and are usually pretty creepy about it. Me, I didn't. Thankfully, I didn't go full on like that. I had my moments and some things that I said, thought, and even in a couple cases did. Nothing illegal, nothing like super terrible, but some things I said, kind of thought, and did when I was younger that I'm not really proud of. And looking back on it, to think how cringy I kind of was as kind of a younger man slash like teenager. This was kind of like that teenager her phase, which everybody kind of has their teenager phase where they think life is one way. Obviously, as you get older and wiser, you realize that's not how things are. But I do find myself kind of, when I see, because I do tend to see some of the things that are in r/Niceguys, and I'm very concerned. But at the same time, I also kind of reflect on how I kind of used to be that way in some aspects. Not a lot. There are some crazy things that we're going to see, but in some aspects, and I cringe. I kind of cringe when I think about it. But nevertheless, now that the intro's out of the way, let's get into some r/Niceguys. Also, sadly, I did not bring a fedora, so oh well. Alright, so here we have, of course, r/Niceguys, and it's funny that the little icon has the fedora and like the kind of the mustache goatee combo, very much kind of emblematic of the typical r/Niceguy and or Reddit mod, and or Discord mod, however you want to, whatever joke you want to make there. And honestly, this part I think sums it up better than I did in my explanation. Pretty much saying, Niceguys demean others while simultaneously expressing a favorable view of themselves. This is a lighthearted subreddit for funny, cringy images, not a subreddit for showcasing general acts of misogyny or for debating gender roles. Please be sure to understand the concept of virtue claim as explained in the rules as a core requirement of post in the sub. It looks like because the thing is, I've seen on Niceguys in the past some stuff in misogyny, so I guess this might be more recent. Maybe they're cracking down on it more, or which honestly I think is fine. But let's see what we get into when it comes to these posts, and so you can see the depravity. So, right out the bat, write this first one as soon as we come in, and how most women see you when they find out you don't make over $170,000 a year, drive exotic sports cars, own bitcoins, have rental properties, have Grammy Award-winning conversations, aren't able to make them laugh every second of their life, don't squat more than 5,000 pounds, and aren't okay with them having OnlyFans, aren't willing to put up with their attitudes, and aren't willing to give them a $2,000 month allowance to spend on makeup, bags, and shoes. Okay, first of all, geez, that was a mouthful. Second of all, don't worry, I'll give you a second to grab your vomit bags. Alright, you got them grabbed? Cool. So, yeah, this is very emblematic of, like, r/Niceguys. It's kind of the attitude of, oh, I don't make this amount of money, oh, I don't have this and this, so women aren't attracted to me. Now, here's the thing. I'll be honest. Let's be fair, right? Are there some women who are like this? Sure. Or are there some women who are gold diggers in a way? Sure. But that's not how all women are, and I didn't even argue that's not even how most women are. Trust me, you don't need $170,000 a year, or you don't need sports cars, you don't need Bitcoin, and all that stuff to be with women or to make women attract you. The main thing that will attract women to you is just to be yourself, and the right one will come along. But a lot of these Niceguys fall into kind of their idea of what women are and what women want, and that they realize that's not how it works. That's when they get all upset. That there's this next one. It says, "We don't choose to be mean. Women just turn us that way over time." Again, and some women have. I'm sure there's some guys who probably had negative experiences with women, but that's not necessarily how it works. Life is 99% of what happens to you. 99% of, or I should say, I totally have that backwards. Life is 1% of what happens to you. 99% how you react to it. And if you decide to let yourself be cold because you had some negative experiences, I've had some negative experiences. Doesn't mean all. I know that doesn't mean all women are like that. I know. That obviously, those were bad experiences, but it seems like they don't differentiate between them, and they get all salty and in their feels. Those yeah. Here's some text conversations. These text conversations sometimes pop up. "I'm not going to go on a date with you." Who? "Okay, no problem. Can I ask why?" "I just think that the way you say I'm missing out and I have no chance is pretty immature, so that's why. Wish you the best." Yes. "How's that immature? That's a fact. You have no idea what I bring to the table." "I said you have no chance. What are you referring to?" "Just random stuff you've said to me in the past." You have said your fair share as well. That's not fair." "Table, and you would be missing out on all of that. How's it bad to say that?" "I don't know. It just made me not into it. And the way you keep being mean and trying to roast me is just immature." "Bro, what? You can't just say stuff like that. That's not true like that." "Oh, I'm not sure what that word said. That's because it's spaced out. So I imagine that's probably something personal between them." "Yeah, that's fair. You literally just said 5 minutes ago." "Well, if that's how you want to be, so be it. But me saying something mean, in response to you doing something mean doesn't cancel out right." Phew, that was a bunch of words. "I really wish you wouldn't do this. You don't have to." Trying to see what that says. I think it just says you don't have to. Okay. Because as I don't know that's quite the image. Because I don't know if you want to keep being treated like this by someone who doesn't even know me. Like, it's not right. I get you're expressing how you feel, but you're holding things against me when you have done things I don't like that I don't hold against you. So I'm just, frustrated. I do sincerely mean, but not giving me a chance would result in you missing out. I don't mean it as an insult. I've been in this situation before, or when I'm given a chance, it always works. Cut really, really well. Well, I get you're expressing how you feel, but you're holding things. Okay, so it's bigger, so you can kind of see more of it. Just wrong decision. What's the issue with getting dinner? If you don't have a good time, just block me, but I promise it'll go. Oh well, I really don't see the downside. Don't act like you didn't fumbled. Don't act like you didn't fumbled. No chance. Okay. Hey, so this guy, this person, and this guy, I'm assuming, is kind of going off the deep end. "Still don't think I did anything wrong, so you're missing out on literally nothing." "Oh man, I want to know what I'm missing out on so bad. Would you be down to start over?" "Start over what?" "You're sure? Last chance with me. I'd get to know me. I literally don't want to know anything about you. You act insane." Very true, he does. "No, I'm saying, do you want to get to know each other for real? I'm not acting insane. I'm just tired of trying to get to know you and being left on red. Actually, F it. You're the last person I want at this point. You're so disrespectful, and for what? Just to miss out? Nah." "Oh, then, or them. Promise you you're missing out because of it. I'm sure you have your options. You're a pretty girl who's slightly funny, but none of them would ever compare to how you would feel if you gave me a chance it went well. No one compares, so it's up to you, but I can't keep putting myself out there here to get memes back." Okay, first of all, that almost made my head hurt. Second of all, this I think kind of sums it up. Now, we don't have the full context for everything they're discussing here, but pretty much that language of be sure at last chance to meet, I'd get to know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get to know each other for real. Well, guys, and I guess this really goes for the nice guys. Let me let you in on a little secret, all right? Hey, let me just hit you with the cold water, let you in on a little secret, and just give it to you straight. Women don't women don't owe you a chance with them. They don't have to give you a chance. If you're interested in someone, then you're interested. If they're not, they're not. And the thing is, if someone's not interested in you, and the thing is, I say women because that's usually stereotypically how this goes. How's there been in some instances of like gay nice guys and stuff like that, which hey, nothing wrong with. Well, the guy that is obviously has something wrong with him because the nice guy. But anyway, the thing is women don't owe you anything. She doesn't owe you a chance with her. She doesn't have to give you a chance just because you're a nice guy, just because it'd be fun. That's not how it works. If she's interested, she'll give you a chance and she'll talk it out and she'll give you a chance. But if not, that's okay too. Move on. There's plenty of other fish in the sea. Like, hey, look, I've been rejected plenty of times. It happens. Guess what? Does it suck a little? Sure. Or is it gonna sting a little? Oh yeah. But guess what? This is not going to do anything. She's not gonna reconsider you like hitting her up and begging her to give you a chance or saying she owes you a chance or anything. That's not going to work. If anything, that's gonna drive her away more. Or the best course of action is just to move on. That's all you gotta do. That's all you can do. If you visit sometime, and she changed her mind and stuff like that, cool. But she doesn't owe you anything. But yeah, and I think that definitely sums up nice guys. I think in a way, in a lot of ways that they feel so entitled to women, and they feel entitled to people that are talking about that because they're nice. That women just all of a sudden should be throwing themselves at these guys. But that's not how it works. That's not how things work in reality. Let's flip the script. Let's say there was a girl that you were interested in, and she said you had to give her a chance. And that you should go out with her because she's nice, and then when you reject her, say, "Oh, you're not gonna find someone like me. I was a catch, and you missed out, stuff like that." Even if there's maybe a chance that's true, it's probably not. Even if there's a chance that she missed out, she missed out on such a kind gentleman like you. That's her problem. But begging her to give you a chance is not going to make it better. It's still not going to make her change her mind. Even if you're somehow in some universe right about that, that's still not how you go about things. But going back to that example, let's say some woman tried that on you. You'd be weirded out. You'd be like, "No, I don't owe you a chance. I'm not interested." And some nice guys just not just some nice guys, all of the r/nice guys. I'm not talking about the actual like genuine like nice good guys, but for the r/nice guys, because you gotta make that distinction. Obviously, that's not how things work in reality. Women don't owe you a chance. But now that rant's over, continue to scroll down. We have some more text. So we'll read this. Hey and hi. I hope you are well. I'm considering moving to blank. My family is asking me to move into a rental house of ours and be a caretaker for a bunch of stuff. I'm super conflicted and concerned about the social aspect of life over there. Also going off your Instagram. How's life? Do you feel like you have the ability to make friends, and are you feeling trapped at all? I was thinking it would be perfect to be able to use blank as a base camp and have adventures and drive to blank whenever I need to, but don't know how realistic any of this is. But the idea of my own house that's all artsy and have fun friends living in it with me sounds fun, and I could use the money from the condo. If you made it this far down, you rock for reading that. Reading all that. I also understand if you have absolutely nothing to say about it to me. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And so it looks like some sort of text. Yeah, I can see like the outline stuff. So some sort of text. Okay, you're concerned about the social aspect of blank based on my Instagram. What does that mean? That is a good question. What does he mean by that? But let's let him cook. Let's let him cook. That's shortening it, maybe. And I know I'm not very clear on texts and written words, but it sounds like you are dressing up and looking good and trying, and no one is there giving you the attention you should be getting. I recertify as a driver and probably wouldn't spend too much time there if I'm traveling for work, but it would still be good to have a fun social group and friends. I want to get this house and rent the downstairs and have it be a hippie art house in blank and not hick. I hope you had a fun Valentine's. I hate that holiday, and I hope life is good. Uh, okay. Hey, if you, I mean, why wish her a happy Valentine's Day if you hate the holiday? Wouldn't you just not bring it up? Granted, that's the least of problems here. Now reading this here, social media is not an accurate representation of real life. I have little interest in you nagging me about how my life appears to you through Instagram. What an odd thing to say to someone. That is a very odd thing to say to someone, I must say. As far as social life goes, I don't think that you and I have the same goals or values when it comes to relationships. Having a fulfilling social life takes time and effort regardless of where you choose to live. For example, I've tried to distance myself from you because of how you treated me in the past, and then took zero accountability or interest in my perspective. If I'm apparently a psychotoxic person, your words, that you're still trying to hit up despite the gentle cues of disinterest. So I'm not trying to be mean here, but I don't think I have whatever it is you're looking for. Okay, so these people have talked before, and she wasn't interested. So why are you still pursuing my guy? Hey, really, that question could be asked a lot on this subreddit, but okay. Let's see the rebuttal. It's the last one, so okay, let's see the rebuttal. You have this amazing ability to listen to someone and hear the absolute worst thing. Of course it's not accurate. That's why I'm asking you literally, holy crap, absolute worst in somebody. That's me nagging right there. I've tried to be nothing but friendly with you when you were absolutely awful to me. Literally, I'd wake up every morning with hate mail from you in my phone. You made up an online poll and put it on social media that basically said, am I good and is this person bad, and then tagged me in it. You seem to have the emotional maturity of a middle schooler. Good luck with that. I have kept reaching out because I don't like having negative energy in the world, but you seem to be pure and adulterated, toxic, negative energy in female form. Have a great life. Okay, so you say you don't like negative vibes. You say, hey, you don't want negativity. But you reached out to her again, and you keep reaching out, and you keep standing near it. I got news for you. If you don't like negativity, even let's go along with this, right? Let's go along with him for a second. If you don't like negativity, and there's someone who's obviously a negative person, why are you still trying to interact with that negative person? Unless you absolutely have to, what reason is there to keep interacting with this person? Obviously, first of all, obviously she's not interested in you, so stop. But also, if she's such a negative person as you claim, which is really just them getting the feelings hurt, that's another staple of r/Niceguys. Really, we're only scratching the surface here, but being like, pretty much being like, I wasn't interested in you anyway. You're stinky. I don't like you anyway. You should be lucky I was giving you a chance. I wasn't actually interested. Hey, have a nice life. You're a law. So stuff like that. And we kind of saw a little bit in the previous text that we read, but if it's truly that bad, if it's truly like, excuse me, if it's truly he's someone who's a negative person, why are you still here? And if she's rejected you in the past, why are you still here? Pretty much my question to you, sir, is why are you still here? But I am going to skip over that one. I do want to read some of the text, but also I don't want this to be too long. But there is this one: how to lose a woman, just be a good man. They hate that S. Again, I kind of touched on it in the earlier post, and this caption's funny. I'm once again asking you to leave Kermit out of this. Yes, please do leave Kermit out of it, because that's not how this works. How to lose a woman, and if they hate you for being a good person, that's not someone you should be into anyway. So why are you still trying to pursue them or talk to them or anything? And we'll read one more text. All right, we'll read this one, and I think we'll wrap it up there. 10 seconds. Better. You're most definitely cute. I think you're attractive. If you lost weight, you'd be super attractive. I think that could be said about me too, though. I'm brutally honest, by the way, so hope I don't offend you. wow, at least just show that you're a piece of S early on. Yeah, yeah, he definitely did. He definitely showed his hand there. And this kind of thing works as well. Like the backhand, or not works. It obviously doesn't work because they end up on this subreddit. But this kind of thing they employ a thinking, hoping it'll work. Kind of a backhanded compliment. Oh, you'd be attractive. You're attractive, but there's this thing that makes you not attractive. But you're still attractive though. But you're actually not because you have this thing. But you're attractive. If like all kinds of dumb mixed signals like that. And also someone pointed this out. When someone says they're brutally honest, by the way, that usually just means they're a jerk. That usually just means they're a big old jerk, pretty much. Yeah, he blew his. Didn't mean to. Didn't mean to zoom in like that. He probably just blew his chances before, or even having that chance. But yeah, so that I think. That's kind of just a taste, a little sampler of Nice Guy. So we're not diving too deep into the rabbit hole because, yeah, but hopefully you get an idea. If there are some people if there are some people who find a lot of parts of their personality in these r/nice guys, it may be time to reevaluate things, and it may be time to not do that anymore. If you're someone who's been kind of a victim or on the receiving end of some Nice Guys, I'm sorry, but nevertheless, that has going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video so you can see it as soon as it drops and so you never miss an upload. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts on r/nice guys and some of these you read. Do you want me to read some more? And there is a flip side because there are, or if I look it up here, are nice girls. So pretty much like the female version of Nice Guys. Yep, it works on both sides as well. So if you want me to explore that subreddit, please let me know in the comments. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. Be nice guys and nice girls, but don't be r/nice guys or r/nice girls. Just be nice and be kind to everyone, really. Whether you're interested in them or not, whether they're interested in you or not, just be a good person. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Peace.